We are at Rooker Cemetery.
Rooker Cemetery is reportedly home to many portals, allowing otherworldly beings to cross through. Supposedly, the trees are gnarled and twisted in such strange ways due to these portals. The cemetery is also actively haunted, and with the portals, there is potential for demonic activity.
Mary Sutherland, a popular paranormal researcher, has published many interesting books documenting her experiences across the state of Wisconsin, and in this case, Burlington. Now, it's always important to double and triple check other researchers' work, just like every other science. So, if this place is truly as magnificent and terrifying as she says in her book, then we're in for a terrifying investigation. And some other claims about this property is that, well, why don't you open up your early birthday present?
Oh boy. Oh. Bigfoot bandana.
A Bigfoot-like figure was seen walking around near this area. And not just that, also a Wolfman type creature, which Bray Road, the Beast of Bray Road, is literally right over there.
Yeah.
And all of these beings seem to exist around here or have been spotted around here because this place is supposedly filled with vortexes. And that is why if you look around, these trees all appear super knotted and disfigured. Of course, a lot of the really weird ones have been like cut down or destroyed in storms and stuff, but yeah, this cemetery just seems to be a really weird place. And that brings us to the fact that this land is cow land, basically.
Yeah, don't step in the cow patty. Literally one right there.
Cows have basically just destroyed these graves. So are there possible angry spirits, or are there beings from other universes coming through vortexes? Who knows? This is a really weird place, and I'm excited to start investigating. So let's start.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's awesome. Right up my alley.
We began with a dowsing rod session.
Oh wow, that was an immediate cross. Look at that.
So this is another tool we use for ghost hunting, dowsing rods or divining rods, however you want to call them. These are a very useful tool for ghost hunting. What they do is they pick up on like magnetic energies or pulls in the environment. You do feel the magnetic pull when you're using them. Sometimes it pulls so hard it almost feels like they're gonna fly out of your hands.
Now there is a lot of wind up here, so I'm sorry for the audio quality, but if there's a spirit here, can you move it to my left for a yes and to my right for a no? Is there a spirit present? So it's interesting, if there are real vortexes here, I wonder if they'll behave differently in different spots that you stand. I'm getting a little cross. Can you point to Anne? No, that's not Anne, that's Ed. I don't know, I think it's done. Let's just keep walking around and trying different spots. They're pulling. Where's the strongest vortex here? Can you please point to it?
Oh, look at that. Pointing right there.
So it's like over here?
Oh, now it's hitting me, but it was pointing right here.
It's like hard Xing. Okay. Wow.
Interestingly, when I went over to the spot Anne's rods indicated, I felt a strong pull with the rods. Unfortunately though, it quickly dissipated and we got no more communication. So we went on a short walk to search for what was described by Sutherland as a Native American sacrifice stone. We couldn't find any large stones during the daytime portion because we were careful to not cross into the private property located right against the cemetery's boundaries. Later that night, however, I did spot a boulder from the road that could have been the stone.
Wait. Yeah, that's a big rock. Wait, there's like burn marks on it or something. The phone quality is not very good, but it's definitely a big boulder.
But it was impossible to tell.
I'd say that's a yes. Are they what we would call Sasquatch? Yes. Do we need to be afraid of these beings? I'm trying to stand still. I got an X. And a yes. Okay. Are they evil or demonic? It's kind of wavering. What do you want to ask?
Point to the strongest vortex again, please.
And we understand there's vortexes all over here. Can you point to one?
Not getting any more responses, we decided to try a necrophonic session.
The Necrophonic app is a sound bank that randomly generates little bits of words and phrases, and hopefully spirits can take those little bits and form them into a full response. And yeah, it sounds hokey, but we've gotten great responses with it in the past.
Is there someone here that would like to speak to us? Can you say one of our names?
Can you tell me to walk left or right to walk through a vortex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, should I go left or right?
Left or right? Should he go left or right?
That was a very clear yes.
Left or right? Should he go left or right? Left or right?
That was a very clear yes. Left?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
I pulled out the rods again to see if they could help detect the supposed vortex when a voice came through again telling me to go left.
Left?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Tell me when to stop.
Tell him when to stop. Say stop when he should stop.
We're getting immediate X's. Look at that.
Tell him when to stop.
We're getting immediate X's.
Should he keep going?
Look at that. That.
Yes. She whispered yes.
So is it right here? Is this where the vortex is?
Walk. Should he stop? Yes. Yes. She said yes.
I'm on it.
The voice told us to stop right as we approached a mangled-looking tree. I took some pictures to see if any anomalies would show up since I was supposedly standing in a vortex. Nothing showed up. Ed, having a reputable background studying and working in the field of biology, stated that the twisted and knotted trees can be explained by something far more simple than a paranormal portal or vortex. Ed believes the tree's odd shape can be 100% explained by a variety of factors other than portals, such as soil composition and chemistry, wind, or phototropism, which is how plants grow depending on their position with the sun, among many other factors. Interestingly, we got this voice calling our names. Did it want us to come back to Anne and return to the conversation?
Well, I don't feel any different.
All right, we're gonna leave now. We'll be back later.
Bye.
Is it good or bye?
I don't know.
Goodbye.
So that was the Rooker Cemetery during the daytime. It felt like there was a little bit of strange energy, but it was also really serene. And like, it's a beautiful day out, so it's hard to be like, oh, everything's so creepy.
It's really nice up there.
Yeah. And I don't know if we went through any vortexes or anything. Obviously, the necrophonic was giving us some weird stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll come back at night and see if it's any more spooky than it is right now. And if it's the same as right now, then this might just be a bust, but I guess we'll find out. Now, in the clip that you guys just saw at home, we appeared disappointed. You know, it didn't seem like to us in the moment that a lot of stuff happened, but A lot of the evidence we uncover in the editing room, and watching it back and editing through it, we actually got some insane stuff. Like, voices reacted and directly responded to us. I mean, they vocally directed me with the necrophonic and physically directed me with the dowsing rods to a so-called portal. And furthermore, it couldn't have just been a coincidence because they said our names. So this has been one of the most interactive physically investigations that we've ever had. This has been some of the greatest paranormal evidence we've ever gotten during the daytime. So in any future clips where we're like, oh, we didn't get much, you just remember this, because we did. All right, we are back at the Rooker Cemetery at night, and let's see if we can get anything at night. During the day, it was just, the night has fallen, and the energy actually feels more than before, at least to me.
Yeah.
We began with a dowsing rod session.
Yeah, the weird thing about this place is that it crosses immediately almost every time.
Definitely a different feeling here at night. Could just because it's dark and you can't see.
Keep getting an axe. Why don't you guys try this, and I'll go and see if I can find that rock.
As I took a camera with me to try to get up close to the supposed sacrifice stone, Anne and Ed capture what sounds like a growl.
Is there anything here that doesn't want us to talk? Or be here? Or be here? Or be here?
It could have been an animal, but they didn't react to it in real life. Strange.
Or be here?
Right now I'm going into the area where there's all these gnarled tree branches.
Ooh, it's like a magnet. Okay, well, we got an X here. Right is yes, left is no. Is there anyone here that would like to talk to us?
Man, it got dark fast. I can't see shit.
Not being able to see the rock because there were just so many fallen trees and it was so dark, I decided to sit by the creepiest looking twisted tree and see if I could sense anything without any equipment.
I feel it pulling, like a pulsing, but it's not really doing anything. There's definitely energy.
I don't know. This place just feels peaceful. It just doesn't feel haunted to me personally. Maybe they're getting something up there though. But usually going off alone on these, you feel like, but I don't feel that at all here. I feel fine. Like, besides the possibility of a spider crawling on me or something, like, it just doesn't feel like there's anything here. Hopefully we can prove otherwise, but until I'm proven otherwise.
I couldn't find anything.
You
You guys
couldn't?
getting any of that?
Nope. Not a peep.
Nothing on the EMF. This is, I can feel it pulling. Will we see some vortexes tonight?
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
yeah.
I watched the battery go from 237 to 140.
Then, Ed took the EMF detector over by the twisted trees to try to get any sort of response.
You'd think this is easy, but it's not. Okay, if there's anything out here with me, my name's Ed. Just here to hear your story and really just ask some questions. I've got with me an EMF detector. What this does is it lights up if there's any sort of spiritual or electromagnetic energy. I took my watch off and my phone is with Matthew back at the main site.
Are there truly vortexes here?
As Anne and I tried another necrophonic session, we capture this weird line on camera, but it only lasts for 2 frames. Is this a bug quickly flying past the camera? It could be, but it looks so strange.
I just saw like a black thing pass me. Do you hear that? There's walking over there.
I've got this strange sense of peace. Like I'm relaxed right now. It's calming.
Hear that?
There's somebody out there.
The photo Anne took shows a clear orb, but when the contrast is raised, there are many more in the picture. While spirits can show up in these circular formations, so can dust or moisture. The more orb-like formations showing up in a picture, the more likely that they are only dust or moisture, unfortunately. Although, while you can't hear it very well on camera, there were footstep sounds captured twice.
Do you hear that? There's walking over there. Do you hear that? Hear that? Hear that?
But I don't really feel like there's anything here or wrong. Which is good. Which is perfectly good. Still reading nothing.
There was like, you could clearly hear something.
Yeah.
Because of this, I quickly began a spirit box session, attempting to figure out what was lurking over at that side of the cemetery, making us feel threatened.
What's over here that feels so threatening?
The PSB-7 Spirit Box is a radio that flips through frequencies at a rapid rate, and that rapid rate creates white noise that spirits can talk through.
After getting such a clear voice, I hand the spirit box to Ed to see if he can catch another clear phrase through the device.
Oh, that's creepy.
What?
It said something without this attached. The speaker said something without this attached to it.
What?
I you not. I dropped this by accident, and then this said something. I couldn't make it out, but it said something.
And the cord isn't on it?
The cord is dangling in front of my eyes right now.
Here, Ed dropped the spirit box accidentally, disconnecting it from the speaker. Although what he heard wasn't captured on camera, Ed says he heard something through the speaker, which wasn't connected to anything and could not have possibly made any noise. Very creepy. Furthermore, we also captured a disembodied voice on one of our cameras, sounding as if it's saying, "Oh no."
Here, hook that back up.
There it goes.
Bluetooth mode.
God damn it.
Right before Ed accidentally switched the speaker to Bluetooth mode, we captured a female spirit box voice.
Bluetooth mode.
Dude, this battery just drained instantly.
Use all radio.
Just then, Ed captures a voice saying, "Radio." Was it referring to the spirit box, which is a manipulated radio device?
Radio? Can you see me right now? Can you physically touch one of us?
Just then, we captured some of our best paranormal evidence we have ever gotten. After Ed asks if a spirit can touch us, two female voices come through, seemingly joking about us men wanting their physical touch. Not only is this an intelligent response, meaning they're able to interact with us, but the two voices last so long that it is impossible to have been a radio signal that we misinterpreted as a spirit voice. Impossible. This is amazing evidence with a sense of humor.
Can you say one of our names really slowly?
Yeah, can you say one of our names slowly? Into the device I'm holding it in my hand.
After another amazing response, the voices stopped, so we ended the session.
Well, this was the Rooker Cemetery. I don't know if we really got much. I know there was some stuff on the spirit box that was really clear that I could hear at least. But I don't know if we got any vortexes or like anything really.
We definitely heard some weird stuff, but It wasn't as active as one would suspect, you know?
or any of the normal places we go, but I guess that's why it's not more well known. But hey, if anything does exist here and it just didn't show itself to us, we hope that it can rest peacefully and, not follow us home.
Plus, it's a beautiful spot too.
It is a beautiful
Yeah,
spot.
it's a
This
nice
is a great
hill
place to
overlooking
be laid to
the
rest.
water.
Well, that was the Rooker Cemetery. Hopefully the other places that we investigate will give us some more stuff.
While we seemed kind of bummed out on the actual footage, a lot of evidence we uncover in the editing room. So since the filming of this episode, our opinion on Rooker Cemetery has shifted quite a bit. Rooker Cemetery, known to some as the Dead Man's Hill, was an interesting location. Its occurrences, documented by paranormal researcher Mary Sutherland, were scary to read about in her book. Unfortunately, we were unable to determine if a lot of the portals and cryptids she wrote about existed. We did witness and capture some very strange phenomena, such as a very uncomfortable feeling from the east side of the cemetery near the tree line. Ed heard a spirit's voice come through an unplugged speaker.
Oh, that's creepy.
What?
It said something without this attached.
And we got some very eerie and funny responses.
Like I said, this has been one of the most insane interactive paranormal investigations that we've ever had. I mean, just the fact that they directed me through the necrophonic and the dowsing rods to a so-called portal during the daytime. And for any paranormal investigators out there, this is an insane place. You might not notice anything while you're there like us, but then coming home, reviewing the evidence like we did, you're gonna be in for a surprise.
Is Rooker Cemetery truly as haunted as some claim? With all the gravestones that were clearly not treated with the respect they deserved, and the creepy things our team witnessed, it just might be.